I can't think of a better friend of education than Bob Lee. Around here, he is known affectionately as Mr. UBC because he embodies the mission of UBC and its vision for its alumni. Bob is one of UBC's closest and most influential friends, and he was one of the people I was most excited to meet when I started this role in 2016. Since then, it's been a delight to get to know Bob and learn about the incredible impact he has on UBC as both a friend and trusted advisor of many presidents before me.
The university played a big part in my dad's education. It furthered his career in commerce, where he graduated. He also met my mother there, so that was a big part of his life. And all 4 children went to UBC, and all our spouses went there as well.
And Bob has been the best friend of the University of British Columbia, I think, since he graduated from UBC. He exemplifies everything a best friend is: loyal, supportive, funny, there to help, there to celebrate, being the best advocate, the best cheerleader.
The reason Bob is committed to enhancing education is largely because of what education did for him. He just considered himself extraordinarily lucky to find UBC and what it did for him.
He has been a relentless fundraiser, has been a donor himself, of course. He has inspired many, many people. Bob has contributed to the YMCA, to community health care.
Bob Lee and his family have been passionate about improving lives of people. They invest in organizations that really do create opportunity, whether that opportunity is access to education, whether it's building the next generation of young leaders, or whether it's creating places that bring community together.
He envisioned founding the UBC Properties Trust as one of his greatest contributions to UBC and truly to education in Canada. His exceptional vision has underpinned UBC's evolution into one of the world's most revered institutions of learning and research. Bob envisioned a plan in which UBC actively developed a portion of its generous land endowment to establish long-term wealth for the university. This would bring financial stability and enable unknown possibilities for future growth, putting UBC in a position of strength for years to come.
I can see the impact of what he did with UBC Properties Trust. And UBC Properties Trust is a legacy that'll be larger than I think any other legacy in Canada for a university.
It was very important for him to create this endowment that would afford access to the university for all people of all walks of life.
It's so important for him that everybody has access to a good education, because that's really what makes the world a better place.
He's been our chancellor, he's been a board member, he served as honorary chair of UBC's unprecedented Start and Evolution campaign, which raised $1.6 billion for UBC students and research and engaged more than 130,000 alumni.
And in future years, we'll look back and see how much that endowment created by UBC Properties Trust is contributing to the education of future generations of students here.
It didn't just transform UBC physically and financially, it also created a model that is benefiting hundreds of thousands of Canadian students beyond BC. Thank you, Bob, for your extraordinary friendship with UBC. You are a true friend of education.